not drawing on my eyebrows, I'm enhancing them.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Allison, and the purpose of today's video is to give you some tips, some tricks, some products, some techniques on how I achieve eyebrows. I love my natural eyebrow. I love the natural thickness of them. I love the natural width, the natural shape. My goal is to define and fill them in essence, enhance them. So for starters, I'm going to take a very large size spoolie and comb through my brows. I don't get them threaded, I don't get them waxed, I don't arch them. For the most part, I let my natural brows run wild. That's the easiest way to achieve a natural look, a natural brow for me. I like to put a product on them that helps them to hold and to stay in place at least until I'm done filling and defining them. The easiest thing for me is to use a glue stick. It stretches and it kind of extends my eyebrows and it holds them in place. And then after I've applied the glue stick, I want to go back and just brush it. That's gonna give me that hair-like stroke look that we tend to go for. That's what the glue stick is, holding that in place. And I wish I could say something other than glue stick, but that's what it is. After that, I am going to begin to define my eyebrow. Now, there are a lot of products that you can use to do this. Pomade is very popular. Dab into it, get you some product out, and then begin to fill and define your brow. My thing with pomade is that I always tend to use too much product. I have strayed away from using pomade and I'm back at the good old-fashioned pencil. This is a regular pencil that you have to sharpen. I don't count sharpening pencils out because they always give you a tip. When you're defining your brow, I suggest you use something with a nice point, a nice tip. It's gonna be very detrimental in helping you to be precise. Here I have two products by Billion Dollar Brow. One of them is a regular size pencil. The reason I try not to use regular size pencil is because, again, they give off too much product and that can get really dull and it takes away the sharpness of the pencil. To save on time and to save on product, you want to, from the beginning, be conservative in what you're using, how much you're using. You want to go for the product that is going to give you the best output for your goals. The second product I held up was a micro brow pencil. In my opinion and my suggestion, a micro brow pencil is the way to go when you're trying to focus on defining your brow and focusing on filling them in, making sure you're not using too much product, which will aid in you not having to do a lot of cleanup. A micro brow pencil is my drug of choice. So today I am using the Morphe micro brow pencil in the shade Java. If you are wanting a dark brow, I would suggest using a dark brown pencil. Black brows tend to be very harsh. They very harsh, very pronounced, and you kind of won't see the differentiation until you actually compare it to the tones and the colors in your hair. This is the micro brow pencil. It is very, very tiny, but that's what we want. It is going to help us to be precise in defining our brow, and it's going to help us be conservative in the amount of product that we put on our brow. So what I like to do is start with a line below my brow, just outlining your brow, and then above the brow I just want to go in that same motion, but starting almost midway to the brow. Take the upper line and just let it meet where you ended that bottom line. for the sake of seeing the difference, and in the end being able to compare an enhanced brow to a natural brow, I will hold off on doing the other side. The good thing about this pencil is there is a nice convenient spoolie on the end. Now in the beginning I used a larger spoolie to comb through my entire brow. Now that my brows have been defined, I want to use this smaller spoolie to just go in and just comb up and through what I just did. This is gonna kind of make everything melt and mesh and go together. If you had a concern about that glue stick making your brow hard or crunchy, it does not. In case you put too much on, this step here will kind of break up and kind of make it mesh in together. Now it's time for cleanup. And not to say that you messed up, but going back in with a concealer to clean up your brow, it just makes it look more precise, and it also adds that little shade of highlight. These are my two go-to concealers when it comes to defining my brow, cleaning up my brow. I can't tell the difference in the two products, just that one of them is $1 cheaper. So I will encourage you to use a shade of concealer to clean up that is close to your skin tone or that is close to your foundation. Maybe like a shade, just one shade lighter, or even 2 shades lighter, depending on what type of highlight you're wanting to highlight your brow with. Now these concealers, they come with a little brush, and you can very much just take the brush and line it here. But that doesn't work for me because I lose control. I pop the top off and I squeeze the product into a little tiny container. That's gonna help aid me in taking my brush and just dipping into the product. I'm gonna go in and just follow the line that you defined underneath. And I like to take that out, bring that out. And even though I did not add any product right at the top of my brow, right in the front of my brow, I'm still gonna clean that up. I'm still gonna try to define that above it. And you just want to follow your line. The only thing that's left is to blend out. And so I take my makeup sponge, and it is damp, and you just want to blend it out. This is the perfect routine for those of us who go to the makeup artist and say, hey, I just want my brow. And lastly, for extra measure, you want to go in and just set that brow. I'm going to take a shade that is very close to the color of the concealer and just go in and go over it. And that's that. So this is my natural brow and this is my enhanced brow. This one does look a little darker, so I'm going to go in and kind of just tap in a little bit more. I want my brow to be, I'm not going to say as identical as possible, but if there is something that is bothering me about the way one looks compared to the other, I'm going to try to go in and make it right. watching this video. I hope that you learned a trick or two on how to be more defined in your brows, how to fill in your brows, and how to be more precise with your brows. I may have mentioned Billion Dollar Brow once or twice in this video, and no, this video is not sponsored, but I did find a nice little kit that I would love to send to you to help you on your brow journey. It won't be by itself. I do plan to include some other goodies, but if you would like to enter the first giveaway ever on my channel and the first giveaway of 2021, all you have to do is like this video and comment below where you are in your brows. Have you found the products that give you the brow that you want? Are you still looking for tips and tricks? Share some of your tips and tricks. Then head over to Instagram. My @name is theallisonstevens. Find the photo that correlates to this video and be sure to like it, and that's all you have to do to enter for this giveaway. Again, it is a brow set from Billion Dollar Brow, and it won't be by itself. I will include some extra other little goodies. So again, thank you for watching this video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, tag me in your share, and let me know if you plan to use any of the tips and tricks that I suggested in this video. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.